Hey guys, it's Vegan Girlfriend here. Today I'm making some sweet and spicy cauliflower potato sandwiches. For the roasted cauliflower potato layer, you will need some roasted cauliflower, 5 medium potatoes, half a teaspoon of cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of nutritional yeast, salt and pepper to taste, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, cayenne pepper to taste, half a teaspoon of curry, 1/4 sunflower seeds, and half a teaspoon of coriander. So for the chickpea mayo, you'll need some chickpeas. You can use canned chickpeas. You'll need some veganaise, fresh dill, mango, some chopped up pickles, and dates. First is I'm gonna start with the meaty part of the sandwich, but with no meat. And so what that includes is I roasted some cauliflower here at 325 for about 15 to 20 minutes. I think every oven is a little bit different, so depending on your oven and how hot it gets, just wait till they get a little bit brown and crispy like this on the ends. This is perfect. And all I added to this was some olive oil and salt and pepper. So I've already kind of started mashing my potatoes here. These are just boiled potatoes, no seasonings or anything in them. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this in here. Alright guys, now we're going to mash this. It's okay if it's a little chunky, you kind of want it to be like hearty, so. Alright guys, this is what it should look like, the consistency when it's all done. Now you want to make sure you still have like some whole pieces, like you want some chunks still in there, so when you bite into it you still have like some sort of texture in there. Alright, so we're going to start with some olive oil on the pan. Just kind of spread it around. And we're going to take the cauliflower and the potatoes and just kind of put it in. Okay, so after you pour in the potato cauliflower mixture, this is where you're going to start adding in all your seasonings. The only one I left out for this part was the sunflower seeds, which you'll see we'll mix in later. Once you have all this, you can sort of just mix it all together. Alright, so since we finished our cauliflower potato part of the sandwich, which is the spicier part, we're now going to work on the sweeter part using chickpeas. We're going to make a chickpea mayo. So I'm just going to pour my chickpeas into the food processor. The lid of my food processor. And if you have a larger one, you can do bigger batches. I have a little tiny one, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pulsate these a few. And that should be good. You don't want it to blend it. You don't want to use a Vitamix for this. You still want the chunkier pieces for it to look kind of like this consistency. Alright, so now we're going to take our food processor and blend different ingredients for our chickpea mayo using, I have 3 whole dates here. Alright, and so our next ingredient, we're going to add some diced up pickles. I used about 7 to 10 small pickle chips here. Alright, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of some veganaise. It doesn't have to be exact, really. You just kind of eyeball it. Alright, so now we're just going to slice our mango. We're probably going to use about half of it. Alright, so now I'm just going to take this part of the mango and we're just going to, I like to do little dices in here. And everyone has their own method of cutting mangoes, but this is the way I learned from my mom. She used to just give it to us like this. So once you have it cut like this, all you have to do is push it back and then it forms this kind of shape. And so what you can do is you just grab a spoon, and what you can do is you can kind of just spoon it into your food processor. Alright, now we're just going to take some fresh dill. Just a little bit. We really don't need much because we already have those pickles in there. They're dill pickles, so they already have that flavor. So just a little bit. You just want to chop it up. Okay. We're going to put it into our mixture here. Get all that off. Alright, so now we're just going to take our food processor and blend all this up again. Just a couple pulses. Alright, so now that's all done. And this is supposed to be more creamy. You don't want it to be too thick because we already have our chickpeas over here that we've put it in our food processor, and they kind of have like those little nice little chunks to it, so it gives it that bite to it. So now we're gonna take our mixture here and just pour this with our chickpeas. Now we're just gonna mix this up. Just kind of combine it. All right, let's give it a taste test. Cheers. That is so good. What's nice about this recipe is you get the sweetness of the mango and of the dates, and you don't even need sugar. Like a lot of people, they add brown sugar or maple syrup to their recipes, but why not use what the earth gave you? So we have our sweet and spicy potato cauliflower mixture ready for us, and we're gonna combine it with this in our sandwich. So let's put it together. All right, so since we finished our chickpea mayo, I brought back over our potato cauliflower mixture, and I'm just gonna add a few more ingredients to it, and I figured to add some texture to it, to add some sunflower seeds. So this is just 1/4 of a cup of sunflower seeds, and we're just gonna add a little squeeze of some fresh lemon. And then we'll just combine these. And it doesn't have to be done on a stove. Like, these are just final touches you can add. So normally my boyfriend loves lemon in all of his food, so I always like to add that as a final touch. All right, so since this is well combined, I'm just gonna put it over here for right now. And let's put on some condiments. You can use tomatoes, onions, lettuce, whatever you like. Some people have weird things that they like to put on their sandwiches, so if that's ketchup or anything, you can really put anything on your sandwich. So I'm just gonna slice some tomatoes. All right, and that should be enough. All right, then we can put these to the side as well. And I just have some lettuce that I chopped up. I normally save lettuce like this for salads and stuff. So any kind of lettuce you want, I chose, this is just regular iceberg lettuce. If you like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, any of those also work for a sandwich. So I think this bread is all done. This is just regular Ezekiel bread. You can use any bread that you want. It could be Ezekiel bread, it can be regular white bread, whatever's your favorite. And so I'm just gonna grab the meat part of our dish here, and we're just gonna put that as our first layer. I like to put the heaviest stuff on the bottom just so that it doesn't really fall apart that much. All right, since we put our first layer on, I can move this over here. Now we're gonna I like to put lettuce in the middle. It really doesn't matter which order you put the stuff on, so regular lettuce, just kind of place it on there. All right, and then you can add a tomato. And some onion if you like. And you can cut them in any way, shape, or form that you want. All right, so now we're just gonna add the chickpea mayo to the other side of our bread. All right, so now I'm gonna move this out of our way, and we're gonna bring our dish that you want to present your meal on. And so I'm just gonna place the top part of our chickpea mayo on top of our other part, and it's totally normal if that happens. It still is gonna be an incredible, monstrous sandwich. Kind of like to flatten it. And then, if you're feeling brave enough and you think you can handle it, you can cut it in half. Oh yeah. All right, look at that. Okay, so here's a tomato, avocado, cucumber salad that I made as a side dish. Feel free to use French fries or any other sides that you like. And here I'm gonna show you how to make an avocado flower. So you wanna kind of peel back the very first piece and roll it over. And it's okay if it breaks, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is gonna be the very, very center of the flower. So it's okay, just place it in the middle of your dish. And then with the other pieces that are in your avocado slices, just kind of wrap them around like this, and you're just gonna wanna keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping until you get your flower. And here I'm just adding some broccoli sprouts. Feel free to use kale sprouts. Any kind of sprouts that you have on hand works. So here's our final product. We have our sweet and spicy potato cauliflower sandwiches. And like I said before, you can accompany it with any other sides that you like. I like to put the cucumber tomato salad with avocados and all other stuff in it. So cheers, eating it. So good. It's so good because there's the sweet aspect of the dates and the mango, and then you have the spicy kick from the cayenne pepper that we use with our cauliflower. So good. My boyfriend's gonna love this. Hope you guys enjoyed this sweet and spicy potato cauliflower sandwich. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see in the future. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. My name is vegan_girlfriend. Don't forget the little underscore. The link is in the description below, so be sure to subscribe.